Alright, how's it going, everybody? 0101 back again. And yeah, so pretty much picking up right where we left off in the last episode. We've got our solar panels here. Sun is still not quite directly above them, but you know, we're getting close. And then this is the actual orientation of the sun-ish. I feel like it could be. No, it's actually not bad. It's fine. Anyways, this is gonna go away eventually anyways. But what I wanted to do today, now, while I still need to build this out and continue that, I wanted to build some sort of method of growing food here. So, to do that, I'm gonna use up this space kind of in here, and we'll just get building, I guess. I'm gonna need a lot of plate. So we're just gonna grab a bunch. Probably also going to need water soon. Also, how is that? Okay, no, I think we can keep this kind of going straight here. All right. So now the issue that we're going to run in here, or run into here, if I could. So we have this crop grower, right? But the problem is that the crop grower is large grid only. So we're gonna have to figure out how to work with that. And then also the hydroponics farm here, large grid only. This one is small grid, large grid. Yeah, so I don't know, like, I would like this to be bigger, because then you can, you know, you do more with it. But at the same time, I do want to try to keep everything as small grid as possible. So what I'm going to have to end up doing, and also I had an idea. It's kind of silly, but if we assume that the crop growers need sun, right? Then would it be cool, let's not say cool, but would it be interesting at least, if I could have the crop growers kind of in here where I could harvest them, and then once I'm done harvesting, like, they move up and they go at this level, so that way they can get the sun, or maybe even like 1 or 2 blocks higher. I think that would be interesting. But I'm not sure if that would work, or it's kind of an idea that I had. I kind of want to try it, and so we will, just to kind of see if I can make it work. And then I want, yeah, so I want there to be an entrance over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is not where that block was supposed to go. Okay. And then we can do, I don't know, something in here. I don't know, make it like a bathroom or something. I don't know. Okay, so we've got that wall there. And then if we do the same thing down here, that will give us this much space to work with. All right. Now, within here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 1 grower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 growers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 3 growers. And that's only 4, so we don't have room for a 4th one. Okay. So we can do 3 growers or 3 rows of growers. And that's how that is going to have to work. But for now, let's get this built. Okay, so there is that done. Alright. Now we're going to have this be the wall. And I also do want the area that we're going to be growing stuff to be sealed and pressurized. Okay, so now within here, we have to place our crop growers. And this is going to be interesting. Oh, hey, I can actually place it directly on here. That is nice. I am hitting all of the wrong buttons right now. Sir, can you work with me here? Okay. Alright, so what I need to put on the bottom here is something to connect it. And I don't have like a small, because I mean it's large grid, right? So if we were to just take a look at how this thing is hooked up, right? So we've got the large connection on the bottom, but nothing anywhere else, right? So we've got to get that kind of connected, but at the same time it's got to be a large grid connection, which is going to be kind of annoying. What would be nice is if I could do one of these things on there and then connect it into like a 3x3 small grid, but unfortunately that doesn't work. We can go large grid to small grid, we cannot go small grid to large grid. So that makes things more interesting. I'll put this one over here, put that one over there. So there is our 3. And then this is just not ideal. No, because I mean, in order to make this work, I'm gonna have to have like a large section down here on the bottom, which I don't want to have. I just wish there was a better way to do this. I mean, if everything was large grid, like, no problem, right? But everything is small grid, so it just looks weird. Okay, so let's go with this. And then I want to the corner here. So we'll throw that there, throw that there. And now on top of this, we need to put in a rotor. And that's got to go to the bottom here. And then we can get rid of that and place in the large small grid head here. And that is what we have to work with. All right. Now, what I need to do is get this thing to connect to there. And that is going to be interesting as well. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to use, where's the converter? Yeah, I'll use this guy here. Stick this on the bottom, because this has a large grid, right? So that's what I need there. And then from here, we can get the small grids kind of going off to either direction. And then however far down this has to go depends on where I want this to be when I harvest. All right. And then I'm probably also going to want this thing to be centered in here. So that means I move this over a block, and then I move that over a block. throw this in here for now. Okay, now if I want to be able to control this and how it connects, I need to have a hinge going this way and a hinge going this way, and maybe even a hinge going this way, but maybe not that. So alright, so let's go, or not hinge, I meant piston. Okay, so we're gonna go with this, and that has to have power, otherwise it's not gonna work. So and then I've got room for piston work in here to move it up and down, I think, anyways. But let me build this around here first. Yeah, we're not quite on the wall either, so we are gonna have to have that piston going this way as well. Now, technically there is going to be a block there as well, eventually, once I get this thing actually where I want it to be. Okay, I'm gonna make it go down one more. Sir. Alright. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna throw a piston on here. That should roughly come into contact with a block there. We'll have it connect into that one, if we can. That might actually be a little too far. But we need to get that and that completed. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to need a couple of weld pads. Let's see, grab a couple of those. There we go. Throw one onto there, throw the other one onto there. Alright, and then another thing is this thing has to be locked. And we can even turn it off. Okay. Now, no, oh, come on. If you right click on this, it resets it to whatever the value was before. So you have to left click in order to keep the changes. Okay. Now, what I have to do is kind of nudge the whole thing downwards. There we go. A little tiny nudge, and we get it on. All right. So, good to go. All right. So there's that. So we will consider ourselves good there. Okay, so now we have to bring ourselves in a little tiny bit. Okay, so we know that our maximum distance... Stop. Stop! Okay, can we... Thank you. Alright. maximum distance. And then we'll go down and then up. That should be about where we need to be. As far as that goes, anyways. Alright. Now, we need to bring ourselves in over onto this side. So we're gonna have to pull it in a little bit. So we'll go over here. And we'll just connect onto the same spot. So let me get that piston again. Okay. All right, and then a couple of weld pads. There we go. And then we'll put one here, and we'll put one there. All right. And we will increase this distance. Okay, now that is good. Which means that we can now get rid of this. Oh, no, 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 no. Yep, you just did that. Good job. Good job. Maybe next time I should probably build this thing up. That way it doesn't get destroyed immediately.
Energy low.
Get that weld pad again. Oh, yeah, and throw it onto the bar. Okay, let's try this again. And it won't let me put it there. That's great. Okay, so if I ask you to nudge a little tiny bit. A little bit more than that. Okay, that was probably too much. Maybe it was just enough. Who knows? Yo, dude. Oh no, I forgot to get out of the that's gonna be a pain. No, go there, come on. Okay, sir. Sir, I need you to stop moving. Are you still moving up? You're still moving up. Okay, sir. Are you still moving up? You are still moving up. Sir, stop moving up. No, we're gonna have to grab onto it. This is dumb. Dumb. Okay. But that's why we have the magnets here. I was hoping I wouldn't have to use it, because using the magnets is kind of annoying. Okay, we got it. That was terrifying. Okay. So now that we've got it back where it's supposed to be, Alright, where are we at for distance right now? Okay, so we're gonna bring this down. Okay, minimum distance is gonna be 0.5. Alright. Now with this, I should be able to place a block over here. Should being the operative word here. Now I just kind of squeezed it in there. There we go. That's kind of sort of what it's supposed to be anyways, so we'll just call that fine. And then that. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Now that I've got that basically locked into place, I should be able to disconnect the pistons down here and then work on our vertical movement, and we should still be good to go. Okay, so what we're going to need to do here is figure out our total movement up and down, and then try to place the pistons in such a way that it facilitates that and allows it to go down as far as I need it to go. Now, if we take this down to the bottom, so this is the floor level right here. Okay. So I'm gonna build this stuff up so it's a little easier to see. Okay. All right, so now that that's all sort of kind of where I need it to be, okay, so I'm gonna bring this level out, and it should still be held in on the bottom via the connector. Yeah, so that guy right there, which means I should probably start trying to build these guys up a little bit. Cannot withdraw 4 motors. What are you talking about, dude? Okay, we'll build that up, because we don't want those to break either. Okay. Now for these, we'll build as much as we can. Is it supposed to be orange? It's a weird color. Okay, so there is our crop growers. So I want them to be able to pop up into here, and then I want them to be 2 blocks above this. So that way it's like just the glass kind of all the way around being above the roof. So that's where I need that to be. And then when I bring it down, I want this line here to be equal with the floor. Because then like as you're picking, it's like down on the floor and it'll just, I don't know, it'll look better, I think. All right, so how do we go about doing that? I suppose first thing we have to figure out is the total amount of movement, and then figure out how many pistons we need in order to facilitate that. And then one way that we could potentially work this. Okay, it's not letting me put anything over there on that side. Oh, I need steel plates, that's why. Okay. Plate. All right. Okay, so that is technically how much room we have to work with. So I could put a couple of pistons in here and get that to raise up. Let me think about this real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna go and put the piston down here and connect and then kind of drag it upwards. And then we'll see how far it can go. Oh, nope. No! Hang on. Need to go grab that. Tube. Where did you go? There you are. Thank you. Okay, I'm thinking... no, I'm gonna have to connect in farther down. So we'll put it here instead. And send a piston down here. Should be roughly there, I think. Yeah, all right. I just want to make sure that doesn't break, because that would be super, super awkward. Okay, so we're gonna need a couple more weld pads, so we'll grab a couple of those. All right, sir, can you place the weld pad down, please? Did you not grab all the parts? There's that one, there's that one. Make sure they are both built up. Okay. Now, we extend this thing out. Okay. So now, once we disconnect this guy, just detach it. There we go. Pulls the whole thing up. Good to go. And it looks like we're getting stuck. And apparently I'm thirsty. There we go. Okay, so we need to increase the impulse power. That's insane. Oh my goodness. Do not. That is Clang waiting to happen. Okay, please don't break. Please don't break. No, I want to go down. No, I want to go forward. Forward. Okay, let's... Oh my goodness. This is how you break things. 340,000. Okay, please don't break, please don't break. Okay, no, you're... Okay, so that's as far as you'll go. Okay. Let's change the maximum distance to 1. Hopefully you'll be happier there. Alright, so... it cannot push this through, which is an issue. So, what we are going to do then is replace this side, but not the entire side yet. Actually, we've got that kind of holding it in. So, we are going to slowly, methodically, replace it with these to give it actual room to move. Okay. Okay, we're probably gonna have to take out these as well. All right. Okay. Now, if we assume that this is, what, 2.5 blocks right here? So from the floor, which is here, we're gonna have to go down 1, 2, 3 blocks. So this will be the last block that has to be at a half block. Okay. Now, from here, I'm gonna replace this corner. And we're going to use the block that is in here to give us that little extra space on the corner, or in the corner. And we'll go and grab some energy. Where is my ship? There's my ship. All right. Okay, good to go. Alright, so we've got that sort of, kind of working. And we'll replace this block as well. Then we can replace these. Okay, so there is that. Now, it is possible that this thing will move just enough to prevent me from placing blocks, which will be annoying if that does happen. But hopefully it doesn't. And that's why I'm leaving this block here, because that'll kind of hold it in place over there. Now, granted, that block right there will probably also do the same thing, but this just makes me feel slightly safer. I don't know. Okay, so there's that. Good to go. And then we'll take this guy. Okay. All right, so that should take care of that. And that should take care of that. Then we just need to get a little bit creative over here. Ooh, I did not want to disconnect that. Whoops. Well, this is fun. Suppose might as well, and I want to keep one block on here to make sure that it keeps everything in line so I can, in fact, place these before it, you know, nudges out of place. Okay, so there's that. Looks like that needs to be replaced. Yeah. All right. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like you to go down, sir. Why you no work? Okay, fine. Just get rid of you completely. Unless, did it reconnect on there? I don't think it did. Okay, so then we'll throw a piston back on here. Man. And we'll grab another couple weld pads. Okay, that should be enough for 2 weld pads. Why is this not working? Oh, because, yeah, power comes from up there, not, okay, yeah. I am dumb. All right, let's try this again. Bottom part isn't powered, the top part is. That is why that is not working. Okay, so let's try this again. All right, so piston from the top. There we go. We're gonna limit the maximum distance to 1, because we already know that that's where it needs to be. We're gonna grab a couple more weld pads. All right. Let's try this again. Please no clang. Ooh, we had clang. We had a lot of clang. That was a lot of clang. Dang it. So guess what I get to do? I get to redo this all over again. What the hell? But I mean, we're connected here, so I mean that sort of is what we want, I guess, in a way. It's annoying though. And that thing just blew the F up. That thing took no damage. How much damage did you take? Very little. Okay. What about you? Did you take damage? No? No? Okay. That broke off there, which I think is fine. Alright. Don't need you, don't need you. Okay. And you're not gonna let me place that in there? Oh, come on. No! Okay, where did those pieces go? There we go. Get some power as long as I'm here. I don't know why I had Clang there. I should not have had Clang, but I did have Clang.
Inventory full.
Yeah, that's gonna have just a ridiculous number of parts.
Inventory
What the?
full.
Come on, man. Give me the plates. They just went down to... Alright. Alright. We will make this work. Wow, look at the damage that took. What the hell, dude? Why? Like, you had space to move. The entire point of me putting in the half blocks here. Okay. Let's see if we can... No! Now it won't let me put the stuff in here. This is annoying. Annoying. Okay, fine. That is the way that you would like to play. I will play that game all day long. couple of weld pads. Now the cool thing about weld pads is they can actually overlap other things as you're placing them in. So putting them in like a single block space like this, completely doable. Alright, now. This is not gonna be fun. How much you wanna bet we get Clang again? Okay. No Clang is good. Alright, and then we will detach this one. Hopefully we get no Clang. Okay. Then we'll move this out. See, we're at 0.23 right now. Okay, so let's change our maximum distance to... Sir, that was not the right number. 0.5. Enter. Hello? Okay, can we just... Okay, so now we're moved out the correct distance. Are you going to let me place that conveyor junction on here now? You are not. Good to go. So I will get rid of this. So there's 5 blocks removed. How about now? No? Okay, what if we moved... I think I'm just gonna have to get rid of this. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, how about now? No? Oh, I need an interior plate. Damn it. So, wait, no, hang on. We're gonna put everything back that we just took out, because I think it would have worked just fine. The problem was that we didn't have interior plates. So if I can keep the wall here and still build inside of there, that would be ideal. We'll see if it lets me. Okay, and it lets me. Good to go. Alright, now we need to get this guy in here and that guy in there, and it lets me build everything. That is wonderful. Now we need to build these guys again, and it lets me build those. Wonderful. Alright. I have too many steel plates. That's the problem. Okay.
Energy low.
Okay, so we are back to where we were before. This is annoying. Clang. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that going so close to me? Tier 4 frigate. Those guys, like, are dangerous. Looks like he is moving very fast. Oh, he's gonna crash into the planet. Okay. Why? Oh, it crashed already. Okay. Anyways, okay. So that is roughly where I want these to pop up at. Okay. Because then you get like sun from all sides, right? That's kind of what I'm going for. Now I need to be able to bring it down from this position. Let's see, so if that's there, so I gotta bring it down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Okay. And then a piston will bring it down 4 blocks, I believe. Okay, sir. All right, so there is our connection of sorts. Okay, so now we need to figure out how and where to bring this thing down to. Okay, so if we assume 6 blocks, was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 blocks, okay. And then that's going to be 2 pistons, so we're going to have to go 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks. Okay, now this is where we are not connected to the wall. Okay. Alright, so then ideally we would want to connect in here. I'm going to use a rounded block actually. Okay. Alright, so we have 2 blocks for one piston, 2 blocks for another piston, and then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to go 1 more down. And then we will go out from here. And this is roughly where that piston is going to have to be mounted. Then we'll put another piston on top of the piston. There we go. Okay, now the next thing that I have to do is set the distances on here. Okay, so we've got this little piece here, plus this piece, that piece, and that piece. Okay. Now, I'm gonna need weld pieces. That is not what I needed. There we go. A couple of these. Alright. Sir, why would you... Okay, there's one. There's 2. Okay, so from here we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 2.5 from each. 2.5 blocks, I mean, so that's going to be 1.25. think. Sir, 1.25. There we go. And then just for shits and giggles, we're going to change this one to 1.2. Give myself that extra little bit of space there. Let's see if this, oh wait, hold on. Let me detach this first. I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea. Oh, that was probably a bad idea. Reverse. Oh, okay. Whew, no clang. Good. Alright. That makes me happy. Okay, so now, if we reverse this... No. Why did you go down there crooked, sir? What did you just get caught on? Ah, those. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. And I'm fairly certain that's got to go down a bit farther as well. Yeah, down to this level. Good, good. I think it's good. Alright, and we got this one up here that I have to get rid of. Hopefully it will let me put one in. Good. Alright. Okay, now, if you don't mind, could you please... No! Why are you... Sir? Oh, because this is still there. That makes sense. Oh, that's... Okay. Try this again. Thank you. Okay. Good. That brings it down. Oh, we need to go down one more? Seriously? Okay. Okay. Let me think about how to do this. I feel like the only way to do this is not with weld pads, but with merge blocks. So we're gonna grab a couple of these. Okay. Okay, so that is now completely disconnected. That's where that goes. Okay. Now, if I can just nudge this thing downwards. Did that do anything at all? It did nothing. Okay. Oh, wait. No, wait, no. That should still be correct. Just didn't want to move. Okay. I feel like... And then we want to share inertial tensor on that one. Okay, so it's not connected because we have the red there. So I have to figure out how to get this thing to move downwards. I thought I could do it by just kind of running into it.
Low.
Apparently not. I don't want to grab onto this thing with... I think I'm going to have to. It's just a bad day when I have to use the magnet. We are not locked. We are still not locked. Nope, we are locked. Oh my goodness, that was a hard frickin' lock. And I broke something. Oh my god. See, this is why I don't like using the magnets. And we have these two little pieces of whatever. Okay. We are over an hour in this video and I still haven't gotten this thing to work right. Okay, so what broke? That broke. Okay, so long as... How? What? Why? That makes no... Like, why would that break? Okay. So, if we were at 1.25 before, I'm going to change this one to 1.5. Change this one to 1.45. Is that going to be too much? That might be too much. Hold on. Let's just do it like that for now. Okay, are you still where you need to be? Okay. Okay, so that is roughly where that needs to be. So I think we're good there. Now, if we reverse this, we move it up. And if we reverse this, we move it up again. Okay, so now it's up there, getting all of its delicious sunlight. Okay. So, that is what this thing looks like, apparently. Actually, I'm not a fan of that block there, so we're going to replace it with this block. To give just that little bit of extra space up there at the corner. I can get rid of these. All right. That was a lot of work for this little bit of, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now that drops it below here. Okay. So technically, why is that thing dancing around again? It's like spinning in circles. Like, what are you doing? Or like spinning back and forth. It's being weird. All right, so we've got this thing sort of kind of working. We will be able to grow things here, hopefully. Yeah, and I gotta do some repairs, I suppose. Or at least see if anything can be repaired. I don't know. But, I mean, we got it basically doing what we want. I'm gonna have to build it up a little bit more than this, I think. I'm just seeing if there's anything that needs... Yeah, so there was a little bit there that I could repair. Looks like everything else is good, though. Okay. So, that was an exciting episode. We had Clang show up. Always nice to see Clang, except when you don't want to see Clang, and then that's always when he shows up. So, yeah, fun times. Anyways, how this is going to work is I'm going to have like some doorway and like maybe like a little bit of walking room over here from side to side, because this is obviously going to be exposed to space, so we're not going to be able to pressurize that at all. But I do want to have the area that we work within to be pressurized. That way we can just open up the door, go into here, you know, grab, plant, do whatever we need to do, go back out the door, and then repressurize. So I'm thinking that's kind of what I want. We'll see if it works that way. And then I might have to use the spinny doors, revolving doors, because those work better with, you know, vacuums and stuff. Vacuums and pressurization. So we'll see how that goes, but I think that's enough for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and then I'm going to double up the pistons on here so it's on both sides, and then just set them to the same thing so we were pushing up from both sides at the same time. It just makes it better, I think. But yeah, so that's all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.